welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in again. So today I just wanted to show you how I do this makeup look right here. This is just a fun, quick summer glowy look with a nice bold coral lip and some simple eyes. So if you want to see how I got this look, then just keep watching. Thanks. Okay, let's get started. Just going to pin back this mane. Okay, so I'm just going to start with primer. I'm going to go in with my basic Laura Mercier Hydrating Primer. Pat that in. And then the Holy Grail, the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. I want to be really glowy and have that just nice summer shine to me today. So we're going to put a lot on. Like always, honestly. And then just pat that out with your finger. Okay, so then I'm gonna go in with a cream blush. This is by Fenty Beauty. So it's called Strawberry Drip. Just a very like fuchsia pink blush. Since I'm doing my tinted moisturizer on top of my highlighter and my blush, I want to put a lot of it on so that it shines through. And I also want to give the illusion of like a facelift, so the placement of your blush will be really important. I honestly place it similar to where I place my highlighter. So just kind of on the tops of your cheekbone. Whatever's left over on my finger, I'll just put on the apples of my cheek. And a little bit over my nose, like always. Okay, so then next we're just going to go in with the tinted moisturizer. I'm going to use the Illusion Hourglass Tinted Moisturizer. This has some hyaluronic acid in it, which is always a bonus. That just gives you like a brightening effect on your skin. So I just put a little bit on the back of my hand and then dot that around my face. And then just with a foundation brush, blend that out. And I like to use kind of a stippling effect when I blend it out. So just bounce it up and down really quickly in circular motions, just around your entire face. Of course, make sure that you bring it down your neck as well, so you don't get those harsh lines. Okay, and then just because I use the brush, I just like to make sure that everything's blended out nicely into my skin. So I'm just going to go in with a damp beauty blender and very lightly just, go over your entire face yet again. Okay, so next is concealer. I have two here. One is lighter and one's more close to my just natural skin tone. So the lighter one, I'm going to just concentrate a little bit closer to my inner corner, and then the one that's close to my skin tone, I'll just finish out at the end of my under eye. So this first one, just a little dab on your inner corner. And the second one, this is by Hourglass too, by the way. And then I'm just gonna kind of like sweep it up my eye. This technique will help you give a bright under eye, but without looking like you put on a bunch of makeup and went all out, just very subtle. So then just with my finger, I'm just gonna pat that out. Very, very lightly though. And then again, just just with my beauty just with my beauty sponge, just very lightly tap over that too. Okay, and then just very lightly tap over that with any kind of translucent setting powder you have. I'm going to use my Hourglass one. And then also with that setting powder, I'm just going to lightly tap it throughout my T-zone. For anyone that doesn't know, this here is your T-zone. That's just where you have most of your pores, so where you're going to sweat a lot. And I just want to make sure those are nice and clogged so that my makeup stays all nice and pretty. Okay, so now let's get into bronzer. I'm going to go in again with my trustworthy Patrick Ta contour and bronzer. And then with the blush brush, because I don't want a really defined contour, I kind of just want it to just be very subtle. So just a kind of a thicker brush might work better. Just tap that in there. And then, like I always say, upward motions. Okay, then of course we're gonna go in with bronzer. I actually think I'm in a different tone bronzer today. So I'm gonna go in with my NARS Laguna. This is just like a little sampler. It has a little bit more pigment in it than the Patrick Ta one that I have. So I'm just going to go in with a little bit more blush just to touch up where I already put some, just because it got a little bit hidden. So this is by KKW and Mario. And it's called Very Graceful. You know, kind of like a slogan of my life. And then yeah, just very lightly kind of blush that again. Focus it kind of up on top of your cheekbone to give yourself that facelift look. Okay. And then whatever's left over, just kind of, I'll put that on the apples and over my nose. And then to set your whole face, I'm going to go in with my MAC Mineralizing Skin Finish. And just pat that everywhere. Alright, and then just go in with a setting spray. And then again, just with your beauty blender, just ever so lightly, just tap that product into your skin. This is just going to make sure that nothing moves throughout the day. Okay, so then that's it for our face. Now I'm going to get into the eyes. I want to do a bold lip, so I'm going to be kind of subtle with my eyes today. Let's do brows first. You guys have seen me do my brows, so I'm just going to quickly do them off camera and then I'll be back. Okay, so next I'm just going to highlight my brow bone, and I'm going to go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft and Glam palette, and I'm just going to take this white shade here touch up your brow a bit. Okay, and I kind of want to do like a soft yellow look today. So I'm going to go in with this KKW Beauty palette. And I'm going to take like this mustard yellow color. And I'm just going to put that in my crease. Okay, so next I'm going to go in with the yellow shade from this KKW palette. Where's my brush? I'm going to take this shade here, but I really want it to pop, so I'm going to first just go over my eyes with a little bit of concealer, just to make it a little tacky, and then I'm going to put that shade on top, okay? Just... And then just to blend the harsh lines, I'm just going to use the other end of this brush. It's a little fluffy. And then just kind of blend out the edges a bit. Okay, and then I'm going to go back in with that white color that I used to highlight my brow bone. And I'm just going to... And then just with a little bit of a smaller brush, I'm going to go back in with the mustard shade I used in my crease, and I'm just going to take that under my eye. So next I'm going to get into liner, and I'm going to use this Kat Von D Brown Tattoo Liner. And I don't really want a big liner moment. I want it to be a little subtle. And then I'm just gonna kind of like buff it out a bit with my liner brush. Okay, and then I'm just gonna take my brown pencil liner and put some of that on my brush, and then go into my inner corner a little more. Okay, and then just to kind of open up your eyes a little bit, I'm going to grab a white liner pencil. This is just by Urban Decay. And I'm going to put that in my waterline, but I'm going to just use my beauty blender to kind of pull my skin down. Let's curl our lashes. And then I'm just going to go in with my CoverGirl mascara. This is in a black brown shade. Okay, so eyes are done. Next we're gonna move on to lips. So when I think of like summer looks, I just think of big, bright, fun colors. So I want to use this other Power Lips lipstick that I have. This is in shade, I can't even read it, Goal Getter. So let's try this one. Hello. I really like that shade. Okay. So then next I'm just gonna go in with the gloss part. Okay, I'm ready to go out partying now. Okay, so this is the finished look. This is my fun summer glam look. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.